Hi everyone, welcome back to E-commerce Success by Ad360. Today I'm going to review a shocking but insightful post on Reddit shared by a very experienced e-commerce owner and investor, and they're saying they have wasted over $1 million on digital marketing staff. And they're sharing their experience. I found this post very insightful, very interesting. There is a lot of data points, some advice, and so I figured let me read that to you and share my own thoughts today. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Each of these little actions are super helpful to help us grow the channel and help as many business owners as possible be happy, productive, and successful. This video is brought to you by Ad360. Ad360 is the easiest way to increase your online sales and start advertising everywhere on the web in just one click. If you'd like to learn more, feel free to book a demo. There is a link in the description below. Okay, let's jump into today's content. So this post, which I link in the description below, says I have wasted over $1 million on digital marketing staff. So they're writing this to share their experience and their thoughts on a few different items. I'm not going to read it entirely because it's very long, but I'll put the link so you can look at that by yourself. So let's read this one. So as the title says, I have wasted a huge amount of time and money on digital marketing staff over the last 7 years. The figure is probably closer to $2 million and it has a serious effect on mental health. Wow. So a lot of stuff, social media, SEO, writers, paid traffic, email marketing, PR, brand, etc. Is in the direct to consumer e-commerce business. It's been going around for 10 years and they have a $8 to $11 million turnover a year. So it's quite a substantial business. They have 20 years of digital marketing experience themselves. And they put their own money in the business, and they did everything themselves besides the initial design and development in the beginning. Okay. So they've tried a lot of different things, all levels in terms of marketing roles: junior, mid-level, senior, with experience ranging from 1 to 20 years, and they've had all the different problems that can have. So they made a summary of what they've learned with these staff. Okay, so they're saying most, so not all, obviously, but most staff working in digital marketing, whether it's in the company or through an agency, are just costing you money and adding no value. So just a pure net loss. They're happy to continue pouring money in stuff that doesn't work, even if it's not bringing any results. Many of them don't have any mindset towards success. They just want to continue doing what they're doing, what they know, even if they don't see any performance. And they don't even think of performance as their job, even if they've been hired in a performance job. They work on the surface. They have very little skills. I'm just reading that. It's pretty self-explanatory. And I can only say, in my experience, I've worked with many professionals in the digital marketing industry. And of course, there are phenomenal talents out there, some people who are really good at what they're doing. But I can tell you this rings a bell. I've met also a lot of people in my career that have very surface level skills, not deep skills. And I don't really feel any concern or any real concern for the performance of their client. Just happy to do what they're being told to do, and that's it. So that's anybody who's been doing marketing for a few years will know this person. Even if we don't have their identity, we can't really verify the numbers that they're touting. It does sound genuine, and it does sound like they're speaking from experience, and I can feel like this is a truthful and a real return from experience. Okay, we won't read everything. What I found super interesting is let's just say it doesn't really matter if you're doing things with a big company or an agency, or if you're hiring just or outsourcing to freelancers. Uh, Basically, what the conclusion is you can't really throw money at the problem. That's kind of the conclusion if I wanted to summarize what they're saying. Um, what they're doing now is they have a few high skilled freelancers working for them that really know their craft and know what they're doing. They have experience and they have a few juniors to support them. And the other thing they might say in a different place, not here, is they are this business owner is very hands on the marketing. It's not like they're leaving it for the freelancers to do. They're very involved into what needs to be done, how it needs to be done, what's the overall strategy. And so I think the conclusion is that you can't really just throw money at the problem and push it away. You have to tackle digital marketing. You have to understand how it works, and you have to at least have some level of involvement. And the last paragraph is super interesting on digital marketing skills, and they say they have been doing some angel investing, so they're putting their money into other businesses, especially direct to consumer e-commerce businesses. And after speaking to many founders of the last 2 years, they have a similar picture of what worked or didn't work. And he's saying a red flag is people, founders that have set up an e-commerce business, but they have no idea what digital marketing is and no desire to learn. I think that last part is the most important, because it's okay when you start a new business to not be super knowledgeable about all aspects involved in the business, including marketing, but you need to have that desire to learn, to grow, to do a better job with that. And if you don't have that and you just think, okay, someone's just going to magically do the work for you, you might end up spending tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars on the marketing without doing a really good job, without knowing if it's working or not, without knowing how to direct, how to control, how to make sure your people, whether it's an agency, hired staff, or freelancers, to know how to tell them to do that job and how to control their actually caring about your results and your performance. So the founders that want to start an e-commerce business, they need to learn the digital skills. They need to be able to direct people, and you should not think it's someone else's job. Marketing just cannot be outsourced or given to members of the team. That's a super powerful statement. That's the conclusion of the 10 years experience spending millions on marketing and wasting a high part of that. So he's saying, the notion that you can get from books or YouTube video that you just need to be a leader and that everybody else that you hire will do the hard work for you, if only that was true, okay? So that's clearly not how it works. If you want to be successful, you have to be willing to do the work on yourself, work on yourself, learn and do the marketing job by yourself. You need to understand what is marketing, what drives sales, how to get customers. I think I liked the way he phrased this a bit higher up in the text. He says, okay, most people working in marketing don't even have the basic principles of marketing learned. They don't even know the difference between benefits and features. So that's the kind of stuff that we talk about on this channel. So if you want to learn more about marketing, do a better job, if you're a founder, if you're managing an e-commerce business and you don't have a clue what you're doing, I think getting free content online like this channel or other places where you can read content and learn by yourself is a good place to start. On this channel, we frequently talk about benefits, features, the level of awareness, what's a call to action, how to structure content, how to present products in a way that makes people want to buy them, how to make it easy for them to give you their money and to buy the products. So how to get positive feedback and create a positive feedback loop effect with customer reviews, word of mouth, and other methods to create repeat business. So I wish that you continue to watch these videos. I hope they're insightful, educational, that you get value and advice out of this, which helps you run your business better. And lastly, the good news is that it's never been easier than before to manage marketing and advertising by yourself. Now, there are a ton of tools online, including Ad360, which makes it easier than ever to just manage your whole advertising operations by yourself. And especially on the Ad360 app, you can click on one button and we automatically generate advertising banners. We automatically run these in relevant websites and contexts. We optimize for the best performance so that your marketing budget goes towards the most performing places that bring you customers, that bring you traffic, that bring you awareness. So if you'd like to learn more on how this is done, there is a free demo available, and there is a free trial for the Ad360 app for Shopify. So feel free to book that. We can have a call. I'd be happy to give you a free audit and free consulting for your website so that you have all the ingredients you need and you know where you need to go to be successful. I wish you a ton of success, a ton of sales, and happy customers. Thank you. Bye.